I got a call from a guy who's a dire pinch for someone to do some live edge stair nosings for him, and he was in desperate need, so he found my website, or our website, at westwoodliving.ca, and he contacted us needing these stair nosing done for him. They've been waiting for a year to get done. And this is the wood here, and you guys are gonna see the whole process of how we make them, cut them down, and give them to the customer.
Hello, how are you doing? Good. Okay. I got this slab when they were on my door. I was going to make a picture of the slab when they're in the shop, so we can do process by process. Yeah, okay for you?
First thing that we're doing is just sorting through the wood and picking out which pieces are gonna look best where. I believe it's 11 stairs and then a landing. And so we're gonna pick, it's 12 stairs. It's 12 stairs and then a landing. And so we're gonna pick the nicest pieces for the landing because that's the biggest part that you're gonna see. So we're basically just gonna sort through the wood and pick what goes where, really. And this is also walnut. What kind of walnut is this?
You just said walnut.
It said walnut?
Oh no.
Might be like butternut.
No.
It's some kind of walnut.
You're hungry? What do you want? Subway again?
Yeah, you never know, right? Ever since we moved into the shop, we've gotten Subway at lunch. And so, Subway, sponsor us. So as Dave was telling you earlier, our first job that we got was from a guy that just happened to find our website, and he's very French, and so anybody that isn't American and Canadian mostly uses the metric system. And so our first job, we're working with centimeters and millimeters. That's what it looks like. We have some drawings, things like that, so pretty good stuff.
So we're gonna use those 2 boards for the landing. We got them marked out, yeah. Because they won't work well for the steps. And then the rest of these we will use them for the steps.
right, we got it planed and filled, all the knots and cracks, and forgot to film it, so we're showing you the afterworks. There it is, stacked them all, and then same with the landing. All filled up. We're gonna have to send this through a big sander as it's too big for any of our machines. But it's looking good. All in a day's work. So here we're just doing a final hand sand to get all potential scratch marks out and to soften our bevel. And then Dave is just doing a water pop. Water popping makes the grain stand up so that it's the most ready for taking on oil. And once we do that, we're gonna do 2 coats of oil and 2 coats of water-based polyurethane.
So we glued up our, what is this? Our landing, and we have a bit of a cup in it. I'm sure you can see that. You see that?
A little bit.
Yeah. We got a cup in it, so we're gonna wet one side to help it expand, and then we're gonna weight it down and try to straighten it out. See how that goes.
So we stacked some wood on top and a box of tile to kind of counter the bow, and it's actually flexing a little bit the other way now, which is what we're hoping to do. So hopefully as it dries, it will be at least a little straighter. If it's not perfect, that's okay, but we want it to be better than what it was so that we can sand it. Yeah.
Okay, so it's the next day, and we're gonna see if our little idea works to try to straighten out our landing. So I'm gonna just take all this stuff off. Yep, we have a nice straight landing. I didn't think it'd work actually. But yeah, it worked. Okay. Just need to get that planed and sanded up, and then we can finish that off for our client there.
All right, everyone, here's the final product of our live edge stair nosings. You can see the live edge is very subtle, but it's there. And I'd say they look quite nice. There's a few of them, and here's the landing. Has one piece, and then there's the remaining 9. But they turned out quite well. And here is the charcuterie board that we made for him out of the same wood as well. Customers come in this morning to pick it up.
Yeah. Thank you for the good job done. That was a wish on me to get those stairs down for the last 2 or 3 years, and you guys was able to get the job done. Thank you.
Awesome. So we would show you a final product of the stairs installed, but the customer is actually installing them himself. So we will try our best to get some pictures and put that on another video at some point. But yeah, this customer is going to be installing these himself. So cost-wise, we charged $100 per stair, and then $500 for the landing. And then the customer also wanted just a charcuterie board made out of the excess pieces of wood that we used for this. And so then we charge an extra $100 for that for a grand total of $1,800. I think 12 times 100 is 12, 70. Yep, $1,800.